How to become a faster and more efficient developer. As software developers, we always want to improve ourselves continuously. It can be through writing cleaner and more efficient code, using new design patterns, expanding our stack, or deep diving into a specific technology. If you feel like you've reached a plateau, and you're not learning anything new sprint over sprint, you should take a proactive approach and do a post-mortem on yourself. Sorry for the grim analogy. When I say velocity, I am not only talking about your speed of typing, but if you really want to, you're welcome to see how you measure on a typing speed test, but rather the speed at which you push new code to prod and the amount of time it takes to debug. For example, most developers only use Git CLI and are hesitant to use the Git UI out of fear of being labeled as unprofessional. I can say with confidence that for many use cases, the UI is much faster than using the CLI. Don't be a programmer, be a problem solver. Many times we jump right into the technical nitty-gritty, despite the fact that most of the time, all we need is a simple solution. In our world, this is akin to finding a bug and immediately jumping on it, relentlessly trying to round the square. Turn off your computer. Grab a pen and paper. Know your shortcuts. Learning shortcuts is a never-ending race. There is basically a shortcut for anything, so where to stop? Create aliases and shortcuts. Get common actions, like pull, create branch, merge, etc. Docker commands, like build, tag, docker execute, bin, bash. Aliases for major CLI tools that you're using, like kubectl. For opening applications or important directories, i.e. open VS Code. Invest in your IDE, terminal, and browser. The vast majority of applications we spend our time on are in the IDE, terminal, or browser, so this is why it is so important to optimize our work in all of them. One important thing to note is to configure your IDE debugger properly. Many times devs tend to get lazy and only print logs. I agree that on-session debugging will be effective, but not in many other cases. ZSH allow you to put extensions. I also recommend using iterm as your terminal of choice. The new era of AI. You've probably heard of, and already used ChatGPT or something similar. I was really skeptical at first about how much AI tools will actually help me. One such tool that I liked a lot is GitHub Copilot. The reason I love it is that it doesn't force me to do anything rather than press the tab button. Very easy to install and doesn't cost too much. I am sure that your manager will approve the budget for it. My manager was the one who introduced me to the tool.